So guys, today we are finding out for once and for all, does weighing these minifigures, because if you didn't already know, CMF series, blind bags, thing of the past now, they're blind boxes. We have no idea now what's inside this. The only way to find out is, as you see in the thumbnail and title, is to weigh it. So I went across and went to Amazon, picked up this here, and there is this here that someone's kindly done already and has opened a full box and found the exact weights of certain minifigures inside this series. So this is the second Marvel minifigure series here. So today we're finding out if weighing these is the way to do it. Is the only way to find out, is the only way to do it. So that's what we're finding out today. So without further ado, I basically have a full box. I'm missing 4. I was lucky enough to pick these up early. I just haven't got round to it because now it's the 14th of September, so they've been out for half a month. But there's been real issues with this so far. You can see in some of these images that are on screen, people are ripping them open and stuff like that. And is this the only way to find and open these? Well, without further ado, let's jump in straight in right now and find out if weighing these is the way to do it. So here it is here. Let's just cut into it. And hopefully this does the trick. Professional mini digital scales, right? Okay. We've got our some power cell batteries here. This is quite cheap. I'll leave a link in the description if I remember to. This scale was found on Amazon for like £5. So plastic, chuck away. This is the bottom here, so we'll open this up. Right, batteries. Finally figured out the battery situation. Right, I better put these in right for a start. It's going in the wrong way. Right, we're in. So, right, okay. So guys, since we now have the capability to weigh these now, we're gonna have to weigh them. As I said before, we're missing 4. So what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna have to put all these into a different pile or piles. I'll have to pull up the spreadsheet because here it is. Here is the scale. So I have to take this, typically just place it on there. 17.68, right. Put you to the side, pick another one up. 22. Okay guys, so I'm gonna go through this all off camera and double check all of these, because we should have 3 or 4 of every single weight variant in the series. So I'm gonna go do that and I will be back.
Living life every day, late at night, not okay. All I want, and I pray, all I need are some better days. I'm looking in the mirror, so foggy, but I've never seen clearer. I don't really think anyone can save me, and honestly I'm not really sure I want saving. I like to be my own worst enemy. There's no risk if you don't try at anything, so I'ma just keep buying everything. See you in the next life, hope to be a better me. I don't think that my head's on straight, gotta fit.
Right guys, I've just weighed every single one of them in the box. The box is empty. It's not, I lie, I've got 2 left. As I said guys, I'll leave a link in the description down below if you guys want to go check the link for buying one of these. I sort of was looking at all of them to try and find ones that were very similar to others, but it's quite worrying that so far I'm still to go over it to double check which ones actually do in fact are exactly the same as the others, but I've only found on 2 occasions so far that they're exactly the same, which is quite worrying. And maybe that's because I've bought a scale that's so cheap that it's not as accurate as it probably should be. But there you go, I'm doing this experiment guys, so you guys don't have to. Right, so box is now well and truly empty. And we have a grand total of, so 32. So we've got 32, we're missing 4 in total, so there's a grand total of, if my maths are correct here, 32 plus 4 is 36, so there's 36 in a box, and I think there's at least 3 or 4 series. So now what I need to do is I need to go through and consolidate them and see if any of them are exactly the same. And as I said, there's only 2 that have matched up until this point, which is quite scary, but there you go. So this is how it is so far. So there's an 18 there. There's an 18 over here. So you can go on there and get rid of you. But it's finding it's between the grams, like finding them. So I'm just going to do this off camera and we'll be back. So I've had a brief look at every one of them, and they're not exactly the same apart from these two, and these 3. So what I'm now going to do is from either the heaviest to the lightest, I'm going to make a row, and then I'll come back and we'll update you guys after I've done that. So obviously, guys, this is the best way to do it, is weighing them, but it's not always going to be accurate. It depends on your scales, depends on what's going to happen. So I'm just going down, so this is the highest weighted one, and then we're going to go back through, and then depends on the discrepancy of how much it is, we're going to start culling stuff off. But I've already found ones which are the same, and it's like 0.10 of a gram. So here we've got a 1932, I know this isn't the most interesting, we've got 1932 and we've got 1929. I am just going to make, well, that was that one. I'm just going to make the executive decision to put that one on top of that one. Get rid of that, because that's a discrepancy of 0.03 grams, so I'm not going to bother with that. So we're just going to continue weighing them, and then I'll come back after that. I've done the weights now from heaviest up at 22 grams all the way down to 17.66 grams. Now, that is not a big discrepancy at all. So we're talking 2.5, 3 grams discrepancy. Issue is, I've done it now. I've culled quite a lot. So we've got quite a lot of sticky notes now. So we've got ones in piles. So we've got a lot of 2s, a lot of 3s. Issue we're going to find here, guys, is there is 12 to collect in total, and I have 20 in a pile, so I'm going to have to do some more culling. And the next time you will see the update, I'll also have a different coloured sticky note for the side of all the names. So we've got Goliath, we've got Wolverine, we've got She-Hulk, we've got Moon Knight, so they will be all up the other, and we're going to have to start making educated guesses to which are going where. As before I continue on, I must remember to mention that the weights that I'm using are from this person called Jay's Brick Blog, and the weights are all here. So that is from him. Obviously he has different scales, he has everything like that, so experimental wise there's different variables coming across here, but I can only try my best, and this is where I am to now. Using JBrick Blog's weights that he's had weighing a whole box, that's all my different weights. I still need to cull some. We obviously have 12 up here, so we have Werewolf, She-Hulk, Beast, Echo, Kate Bishop, Moon Knight, Hawkeye, Mr. Knight, Agatha Harkness, Storm, and Goliath. That's all of them, but we have, as I said there, we have 20 all the way up that side, so we're going to have to probably write down or put on the iPad the weights for Jay's Brick Blog and try and cull and put some together, and then sadly start opening some. The openings will be on a different video because I want to split these up, but yeah, I'm nervous, so let's do that. Further updates, so we've got the weights here, Jay's Brick Blog. I'll try and leave a link for him. So we have all of them up here. Now I've added the weights, so it's easier for me to sub them in. For now, before I'm opening any, I am going to have them. They're the ones that I suspect them to be. So I suspect these to be Kate Bishop because they are the heaviest. The 2 weights that are there, so 21.92 and 22 grams. And on here, sorry, that's me mocked up. I'm sorry about my handwriting, but that is from Jay's Bricks Blog's weight, so 21.9 grams there. Right, this is way overly complicated, but I'm going to sift across and do that right now. Guys, there's certain issues for this test. The main issue is the weights are all different. But the second main issue is it's not actually a full box. I'm missing 4, so I've got to make certain guesses here because I was only able to pick these up as soon as I saw them after I came back from Denmark. Over here on Jay's Brick Blog, 19 grams for Beast, 19 grams for She-Hulk. Now this was always going to be a thing, so I've got to make an educated decision. So there's technically 36 in a pack in a whole box, which is over there. I've only got 32, so there's going to be 4 missing. So the likeliness are that one's going to be missing from those 2 is very, very high. So it's 3 per character, so there's 12 characters, 3 times 12 is 36, so that's how many's in a box. So I just have to make an educated guess of if this is She-Hulk or if this is indeed Beast. So I'm just going to chuck these, I'm hoping they're Beast, chuck over in Beast corner, and then I'm going to chuck you over in She-Hulk. So yeah, we'll keep on persisting away. Ladies and gentlemen, it is complete. I am not very hopeful for this being entirely accurate at all. If it's at least 60% accurate, I very much hope. But there we go, guys. So guys, that was a little bit of insight and information into opening of almost a full box. I was missing 4, I must repeat that. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed. If you have, obviously like the video, subscribe to the channel down below, we'd appreciate that. Leave all your comments and thoughts down below of how I did this experiment and if I did things bad or not. I just did what I did. Any information and thoughts, constructive criticism down below would be duly appreciated. But yet again, unfortunately, this is the easiest way to do it, is just using these weights. And in the next video on the channel, which will be linked hopefully in the playlist up here, will be me opening all of these and seeing if my findings are correct or not. Hopefully they are. Hopefully we get full sets, well, at least 2 full sets. It is a possibility of not getting a full set in total because I am missing 4. I don't think that's going to happen, but it is possible. Anyways, guys, peace out for the rest of your day, and hopefully you guys check out the next video on the channel of me opening these up, and then the next video after that, the reviewing of all of them. So yeah, see you guys later. Bye-bye.
I don't really think anyone can save me, and honestly I'm not really sure I want saving. I like to be my own worst enemy. There's no risk if you don't try at anything, so I'ma just keep buying everything. See you in the next life, have to be a better me. I don't think that my head's on straight, gotta flip it and grip it and go and get an x-ray. What's wrong with me? I just feel weight pushing on my chest and it squeezes till I suffocate. Better change